BookJuice Reflection, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Welcome back to BookJuice, the space where books meet real life. Whether you're listening on a walk, stuck in traffic, or just catching your breath, this isn't just about summaries. It's about moments that move you. If this one resonates, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let us know, what's something you've been overthinking that you could let go of right now? There are books that inform, books that entertain, and then there are books that stop you in your tracks. The Power of Now doesn't try to impress you with a 5-step plan or a blueprint for productivity. Instead, it asks one simple, soul-cutting question. Where are you? Not physically, but mentally, emotionally. Are you here? Or are you trapped in a loop, replaying the past, rehearsing the future, trying to outrun the silence? Eckhart Tolle's message is deceptively simple. The only moment that actually exists is right now. That's it. Everything else, your regrets, your stress, your fears, your ambitions, lives in your mind's version of the past or future. And the more you live there, the more disconnected you become from the only place where life actually happens, the present moment. When you really let that hit, it's kind of uncomfortable because most of us are almost never fully here. We're replaying that conversation from last week, or worrying about what someone might say tomorrow, or chasing the next goal, hoping it'll finally bring peace. But peace doesn't live in the next achievement. It lives in presence. Tolle shares that he wasn't always calm. Before his spiritual awakening, he was overwhelmed by depression and anxiety to the point where he didn't want to keep going. And then one night, in the depths of despair, he had a realization. I cannot live with myself any longer. And in that moment, he asked, who is the I, and who is the self I can't live with? That split between the true self and the ego changed everything. It was the beginning of his awakening and the foundation of this book. Now, when he talks about the ego, he's not talking about arrogance. He's talking about the identity you've built out of thoughts, labels, stories, the voice in your head that says you're not enough, or that you're better than others, or that everything will fall apart unless you control it. Tolle teaches that this voice, this mind-made self, is not you. It's a tool. And when it starts to run the show, it creates suffering. The key is awareness. Not fixing, not resisting, just watching the mind, observing thoughts instead of getting lost in them, noticing emotions without being owned by them. And that's where the power of now comes in. Because the present moment doesn't need you to be perfect. It doesn't care about your past or your plans. It just is. You ever have those moments, in nature, during music, laughing with someone, where time kind of disappears? That's the now. That's the space where presence takes over and peace sneaks in through the back door. Tolle's gift is helping us realize that those moments don't have to be rare. We can live there. We can return there over and over again just by becoming aware. Now, let's be honest. This book can feel repetitive at times. It loops, it lingers, it asks you to slow way down. But maybe that's the point. In a world obsessed with speed, the power of now invites you to stop, to breathe, to be. It's not about never planning or never remembering. It's about not living in those places. It's about making the present your home and letting everything else be a visitor. Here are a few quotes that shake something loose. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. This isn't about a calendar. It's about awareness. This moment is life. You are not your mind. Say that again. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them. Nothing ever happened in the past. It happened in the now. Even your memories were experienced as present moments. There is only now. Juice drop. Peace doesn't live in the future. It doesn't wait for you to figure everything out. It's been here the whole time, buried under all the noise. All you have to do is come back. Let me ask you something. Where do you spend most of your time? The past, the future, or here? And what would change in your life if you made now your home? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your experience, your story, your presence. Thanks for tuning in to BookJuice, the space where stories meet stillness. Like, subscribe, and check the description if you want to grab the book for yourself or gift it to someone who needs it. We've got more reflections coming, and the next one might just be the moment you need.